know anything about me. No, you'll never really know anything about me. No, you'll never really know. Hi! And welcome back to our blind read-through of Flowers Springtime Edition. The last time we were together, things were seemingly headed in what felt like a good direction, and then, boy, that ending. Oh God, I got me a bad feeling about what Rika might be up to, and I don't like it. I think Rika is about to out Mayuri for having been in love with somebody who helped her through a very rough time, and though that relationship did not come to fruition, the person that she had been in love with, kind of they ended on good terms. But the reason Mayuri is basically here at this school is because she kind of wanted to get away from all that. And Rika kind of found out about that, and she seems to be very jealous that Mayuri is going to be the Virgin Mary, and this seems to be her in, so I'm very worried. I don't like where this is going. I just got bad feels all over. Let's just go. Mayuri, who knows it is my turn to do the field work today, says while smiling slightly. All right, we actually went a couple up. Yeah. Hearing a strange sound, the bubbles burst. Okay. But I get the feeling that the seeds... Okay. I'm sorry. I know you're tired, she says. Mayuri, who knows it is my turn to do the field work today, says while smiling slightly. I finish work in the greenhouse after choir practice, eat dinner, then I'm off to my secret training with Mayuri. No, it's not a secret anymore. I think we're making some progress here. It seems like we have jumped into some pretty steady progress. I cocked my head at this strange response. That's why it's unfortunate, she says, and I nod and smile wryly. Oh, this hurts. This hurts. Knowing what's probably coming, I hate this. After our talk yesterday, I judged that there are no hard feelings, and I had talked to Rika about my ballet lessons with Mayuri. It appeared to be a first time Rika had heard about it. She said it sounded tough and apologized to Mayuri for not being able to help. So I can tell she's just joking around. You're a good girl, Mayuri. It's okay, I wouldn't do much better myself, Mayuri. It's fine. I'm relieved to see this thoughtfulness from her after how strained their relationship had been. This is how amitié partners are supposed to be. Oh. Mayuri, who is bending and stretching to avoid cooling down even while resting, voices a thought that has seemingly just come to mind. Reminded me of what I saw at the greenhouse. I clam up. She's so considerate. She's genuinely worried about me. I can tell from the way she stares into my eyes, checking to see if I still look pale. I should probably tell her that her concern is misguided, but
今からでも戻って休んだ方がいい。私はもう少し練習していくから。
her words give me resolve and I decide to confess.
どうしたの？私ついて行った方がいい？
Yes!
違うの。青い顔をしていたのはその苦手なものを見てしまって。
苦手なもの？もしかして。
Like how Rika is with ghosts, she asks, and then blinks in an exaggerated surprise when I grimace and nod reluctantly.
なんでそんなに驚いているの？
いや、スオさんって私から見たらすごく大人で理性的に見えていたからさ。なんというか。
Oh, you have read this girl wrong. You have such a bad read on her. Oh boy, we got some work to do. That's not the case at all. That I would believe.
立夏のお化け嫌いはらしい感じだけど、でも農作業中でしょ？そんなに怖いって思うものあったかな？
あるわ。想像するだけでおぞましいものが。
I get goosebumps just thinking about it. That bad, huh? Mayuri murmurs, having noticed my reaction.
農作業中で女の子が苦手なものと言ったら、もしかして虫とか？
その名前を呼ばないで。
Oh dear! That was quite the reaction. An icy shiver slithers down my spine as I recall the catastrophe that had derailed my fieldwork.
ドンピシャだったのか。
It's okay, I don't like bugs either. Mayuri apologizes to me as I wrap my arms around myself.
でもスオさん、前に家でおじいさんの家庭菜園を手伝っていたと話していたでしょ？そんなに苦手なら手伝えなくない？
普段は警戒しているから大丈夫なの。再三再四注意を払っているし。でもね、時期じゃないから油断したのよ。
時期じゃないって。
Not the season. What bug would it not be? I'm not good at bugology. Yes, it's almost the rainy season, which is why I didn't expect it.
休憩していたら私の手に
もん？
モンシロチョウが。
The words feel disgusting in my mouth. Remembering its hideous whiteness, its strange monstrous mouth and caterpillar-like body, I almost let out a scream. It was the butterfly. Okay. Yeah, okay. So you don't like butterflies?
そうよ。基本的に全部。
Wait, butterflies are gross?
本当に苦手なの。気持ち悪くて。
You know, I'm not a bug person, like, at all. Like, I'm the first person that's gonna be running away from Bug Street. But even I think, like, butterflies are pretty awesome. Despite my heartfelt confession, she's looking at me dubiously. Yeah, it's a little hard to understand. I think butterflies are, for the most part, pretty harmless. And at choir practice today, too. I can't help it! A protesting voice rings out through the cathedral.
苦手なものは苦手なのよ。
あれはお化けじゃないだろ。
During the break, we were talking about the things we were scared of. It started with the fact that Rika always looks down at the ground as she ducks through the doors to the cathedral.
私、聖堂に入るときにお辞儀をしているのかと思っていたわ。職員室へ入る際に失礼しますって言うみたいに。
I've never heard of such a thing, she says, with her eyes wide. Then she pulls a wry grimace.
おかしいと思ったから聞いてみたけど、そうか。門を守るガーゴイルの銅像が怖かったなんてね。
守護像だってことは分かっているのよ。沖縄でいうところのシーサーみたいなものでしょ。でもね、シーサーと違うところは。
She momentarily glances at the closed door of the cathedral, then quickly averts her gaze.
顔は怖いし、悪魔みたいじゃない。
She fervently tries to convince us, but it just comes off as comical to someone who isn't afraid of them. Seeing Rika shuddering, Mayuri bursts out laughing. Just as she did to Rika, she laughs at me, clutching her stomach.
もう誰だって苦手なものはあるでしょ。
I mean, sure. I'm not gonna make fun of anybody being scared of anything, but butterflies is one that I've never heard before. And again, as a very much not bug person, I still think butterflies are pretty rad.
それはそうだけどまさか蝶が怖いなんて意外も意外だろ。虫だって例えばテントウムシなんかは可愛いじゃない。
Yeah, ladybugs are kind of cute too, but like, I think it was back in the year 2000, there was just like, there were swarms of ladybugs, and I remember going to like a funeral, and like there was like the outside part when you go to the gravesite, and like there were ladybugs that literally just looked like they were the bark of trees. They were packed that tight and flying around. It was ridiculous.
小さくて足がたくさんあるだけでもう無理なのよ。
Just explaining it gives me goosebumps, and I rub my arms. Mayuri smiles and points to my shoulder.
それじゃあ今肩について
No, Mayuri, don't do it!
でもダメなの？
I let out a voiceless scream and then throw myself at Mayuri. Yo, there you go. All right. I lose my balance and succumb to gravity. Oh! My back hits the floor, and though I'm in pain, I'm glad Mayuri didn't end up beneath me. If she were to be injured because of me.
スオさん。
She'd been laughing up till now, but her sudden change to a low, calm voice startles me. Whoa! Hey! Hello. Say, this is definitely a level of your strap is coming down here, ma'am. You are about to have, I don't even know if you would think of it as an accident at this point. Given how we know how open everybody is at this school, I think that you are probably about to have a normal day. Her face draws closer. In a panic, I try to bend backwards, but my head is trapped against the floor as she stares at me red-faced. Oh, I think she into it.
ごめん。
No, it's okay. We're here. It's fine. Live in the moment. Just enjoy it.
いいのよ。
Do you want to have another accident? I mean, it's fine. Can have more accidents. Just accident prone. Just all sorts of accidents.
そうか。
Regular old clumsy Cecile over here. Mayuri's face, right in front of mine. Her reddened face slowly crumples, distorting with sorrow.
そうだね。事故。
Oh no, she's into it. She whispers so closely I can feel her breath.
スオさん。私は。
She murmurs, and I gaze back at her.
私は。
Oh, damn! Go for it, girl! Just take it. Just take your shot. Like, it's fine. It's fine. As I'm thinking on the meaning of that word... Oh! Oh, who's interrupting us? I quickly turn toward the voice that belongs to neither of us. Oh, this is gonna go... Oh, fuck. It's over. It's over. She ain't letting this one slide. Oh, guess what? Them rumors about to start flying. Oh, here we go. It's over.
どうしたの？そんなに怖い顔をして。
これは。
練習で倒れてしまったんでしょ？さあ、
Oh, you are not happy about this situation at all. Oh, this is so bad. I hate every second of it. Rika looks as nonchalant as always as she lends Mayuri and then me a hand up.
遅くなったから呼びに来たのよ。そろそろお風呂に行かないと閉められてしまうわ。早く行きましょう。
そう、呼びに来てくれたんだ。
汗だくの2人の匂いに包まれた部屋はごめんだものね。部屋の電気を消してきて。出るわよ。
That's you know. That's probably the right way to look at it. Don't want y'all stinking up the room with your stinking love affair and all. I let out a small sigh of relief that she's acting the same as usual and goes to hand Mayuri her uniform.
スオさん、話があるの。
She whispers into my ear. Oh, is this gonna go bad? This is gonna get ugly. Are you gonna start talking shit about Mayuri to
話
Suoh?
せたかしら。
Don't be doing this. She calls out to me in her usual restrained voice. I've been waiting for Rika in the dim room surrounded by the scent of books. I feel like I'm in a different world as her words drift over to me as though through a cloud. Is she gonna like make a move too? Is she just like actually gonna... Is that why we're here? Because if anybody's going to make a direct move at this point, I feel like Rika's the one that's gonna do it, given the whole hand-holding thing and kind of just how maybe a little malicious she was about it and showing it off. Like, I don't know, something... I think we're about to hit the triangle-y part of a love triangle. I think we're about to find out what's going on here. Because we're meeting in a library in the dead of night, I giggle.
何かおかしいことでも？いえ、なんでもないわ。
Before I came to the academy, I had actually been concerned about being able to make friends. The old me...
深夜に呼び出されるようになるなんて。
I never imagined I could have such a deep relationship. That's why I giggled. Perhaps I seem strange, laughing for no reason. She scrutinizes my face questioningly.
ごめんなさい。こんな夜更けに図書室にいるだなんて。
Really, you didn't? Even though we just kind of did it, you know, probably the other night with Mayuri?
夜更けに呼び出したのは悪いと思っているわ。構わない。おかしな気分になって。
If that's the case, then I'm feeling strange too, she says. Then she steps forward, facing me.
こんな話。
Uh-oh. Oh, it's about to happen, isn't it? Are we about to get big confessed?
話して。昨日、まゆりさんと仲良くしていると嫉妬してしまうと話したでしょ。どうしても比べてしまうって。
Yeah, I remember that.
私はこの気持ちはただの嫉妬だと思ったの。
Mhm.
自分のお気に入りの人形を他の人が手に取って遊んでいるのを見つけてしまったような感情。
That's a weird way of that's a weird way of wording that. Maybe.
私の仲のいい友人が私よりも仲良くしている人がいるのを知れば面白くないわ。それはきっと誰にでもあるものよ。
I don't know. I think I have a lot of friends that I'm close with, and I can understand the fact that they're probably closer to someone else. Like, I don't just automatically assume that somebody sees me as their closest friend. And I don't know why you'd want to. I don't know that I'm close friend material. Maybe I think other people are more suited to that, maybe. Serious Rika probably cannot stand her own pettiness. I go on, trying to lighten her burden.
それに嫉妬はいけないことなんかじゃないわ。だって嫉妬するくらいその人の
Is jealousy? Wait, isn't jealousy one of the 7 deadly sins? I don't know. I'm not a Bible person, okay?
相手のことに真剣になれるから苦しい。だから
Jealousy does suck, though.
苦しいわ。スオーさんのことを思うと
I think jealousy is gonna play a big role in some real ugliness. that's gonna be going on here too.
二人が仲良くしているのを見ていると
Oh
レッ
jeez.
スン室でのことだって
Look, like, you may just have to accept that. She said she was sweet on her. Like, she just kind of made the confession there. I think something might be there a little more serious. There may be things in motion that you may not be able to stop at this point in time, Rika. She had pretended it didn't faze her, but apparently it did. When I fell to the ground, with her on top of me.
事故よ
Yeah, that wasn't on purpose.
私にはそう見えなかったわいえ
Oh, come on,
事故な
don't.
んて言葉
Oh,
じゃ
this
済ませたくない
is. Oh, we're gonna get ugly, aren't we? We're gonna get so ugly. Oh, God, my tummy hurt. I see how serious she is, and I am at a loss for what to do. If we were to remain on ETA partners, if change is not always a good thing.
あのレッスン室の事故のせいでまゆりさんと差がつけられたと思うなら
My lips tremble with nerves.
同じことを
What? Well, I don't know that this is gonna make things better. I mean, maybe. Look, if y'all are looking to do a polycule thing, maybe. Oh, I don't know that this is gonna be good at all. I got a bad feeling about all of this. Oh. Her answer is silence. Even though I immediately regret those stupid words, I can't take them back. I'm struggling to find the words to say next when...
バカに
Oh, geez, she doesn't sound happy in the slightest.
バカにしないで
Oh, jeez.
私は勇気を振り絞ってスオさんに告白しに来てるのに
Oh, this is not how it's supposed to go. This is not... Oh. I stand there dumbfounded for a moment, staring at Rika, whose scarlet blush is visible even through the darkness. She looks as though she's about to burst into tears at any moment. Her body is trembling, and her hands are balled into fists. This is a confession, meaning...
冗談よね
I finally string together the words. Slow on the uptake, as usual, I choose the worst possible response. Yeah, that is not a good choice of words. Not with where this girl is at mentally right now.
夜中にアミティへの子を呼び出して悪ふざけするほど私は不良じゃないわ
Oh, it's all going bad, man. She glares at me, and there's desperation in her eyes. I think harder than I have ever thought in my life. I search for some way, however makeshift, to preserve my relationship with her, with them. I consider the changes surrounding me when I felt accepted, and the connection with my amitié partners when they were not accepted, and feel sickened at how horrible a woman I am for having these self-interested thoughts. What should I do?
リカさん
Oh, God, I have a literal knot in my stomach. This don't feel good. Oh, this don't feel good at all, dude.
私は誰ともお付き合
I
い
mean,
す
that's
るつもりはないわ
probably the smart move to play here. It's not a great one, at least not for the Yuri visual novel. It's probably not a, it's not a great solution.
まゆりとも
I hesitate a bit at her name, but I answer in the affirmative. A cold silence passes between us until she lets out a small sigh as though moving on from something.
スオさんのお気持ちは分かりましたごめんなさいリカさんいえ謝るのは私の方だわ
Her smile is infinitely kind, which is what makes it so terrifying.
だってこれから耳を塞ぎたくなる
Oh,
話をしな
what
くては
are
な
you
らないのだから
what are you gonna do? I gaze into Rika's eyes. The smile doesn't leave her face as she begins to tell me what she witnessed last night.
呼び出した場所で察してもらえるかと思ったんですけどね。
Oh, this is just awful, dude. Ugh. In the library, late at night. The answer this leads me to.
まゆりさんとの話を。ええ、偶然に。面白い話をしていましたよね。いえ、痛ましい話ですか。まさかまゆりさんが。
Was a what? Are you gonna say lesbian when you came here to confess to her? Are you going to actually go the route of trying to hold liking girls against Mayuri when it sounds like you literally came here to confess to one yourself? Stop! I cut her off sharply from voicing a discriminatory word she's about to use.
私もひどい言葉を吐きたくありません。何をすればいいのか
What the
わかりますよ。
I turned to look out the window, just as she had, as if to turn my eyes away from reality. The moon, broken up by the square panes of glass, shines blue and cold. She repeats her question, words colder than the moon. And I have no choice but to say yes. What? I'm angry, dude!
夏目漱石全集の
There is a novel by Natsume Soseki called The Miner.
19歳の青
A
年
19-year-old youth becomes entangled in a love triangle and leaves home when it becomes unbearable.
とてもなく歩いてい
He
る
wanders aimlessly until he meets a swindler who takes him to a mine.
炭鉱の町で
In the mining town, he meets many different people and works for 5 months in a restaurant there.
時を過ごす。この話は
It ends abruptly with him returning home.
鉱山町や坑道の様子
The detailed description of the mining town and the mine itself make for an interesting story, but
私は19歳
the 19-year-old's lack of growth for me was a source of both fear
恐怖と
and
安
relief.
住む町を変え
The place where he lives changes, his work changes, he meets people and experiences hardship.
しかし
Yet the young man's spirit is the same as it was at the beginning and remains unchanged.
変わることのできない
I cannot change.
私は彼女と
Could I change through my encounter with her?
変わることができるのだろうか。
Yeah, I know what that means. It's the first tea party in a while. Everyone is excited, with everyone's time and energy being devoted to the upcoming Feast of the Assumption. A moment to chat and eat some tasty treats is just what we need. The colorful desserts and plates of food before our eyes are enhanced by the scent of tea. The classmates who've gathered during this busy time look up to the host, who has stood to making an opening speech. She strikes a teacup to get attention. Before we start the tea party, she says, slowly turning her head and looking around the seated audience as she speaks. The standard for her to speak a few announcements at the start of a tea party, and everyone listens in silence.
では最後に私事ではありますが
Our classmates look on questioningly at this conclusion, which is so different than usual, but Rika's smiling expression remains unchanged.
この度私とスオー
Well, that's what happened. She's literally fucking blackmailed this girl. Oh my god. Rika, how do you recover from this? Rika, how? Oh, jeez, dude. She's literally holding Suoh she's literally holding Mayuri's secret hostage to get what she wants. You gotta give me a second here. I'm genuinely just kind of stunned silent here. This is... Oh, wow. I just in no way! No way! Expected this to go this route. But here we are. After a moment of silence come the cheers and the hoots. I feel my classmates' stares piercing me with a relentless curiosity. My friends, the Sasaki twins, the astonished face of Erika Yagaki, and the troubled gaze of my other amitié partner filled with a quiet anger. Oh, God! I hate how everything feels about, God, I feel so squicked out, dude! The announcement of our relationship is seen as less strange than I would have thought. Rika reacts to Ichigo's jeering by saying some words that would make a person blush. Ringo says some sharp words to avenge her fallen sister, but this too is parried. Well, I mean, you gotta get comfort somewhere. People want to be around people. I mean, and if it's only girls or only dudes, things are gonna happen. Mayuri is struggling with her homosexuality. I'd only agreed to go out with Rika because she threatened to expose Mayuri. But if this is the reaction, even if she were found out, or so I think for a few moments, but then I look at the atmosphere of the tea party and my classmates' attitude, I get the feeling that this is different. The announcement of our relationship is not, in reality, about a sexual, physical one. It is just that we've strengthened our friendship and that we are now close friends. No, it's more about a deeper spiritual relationship. Just gal pals, you know. I can't believe the Yuri visual novel is gal palling me right now. This game keeps finding ways to just stun me silent, and I think the Yuri visual novel literally just fucking gal palled me. I feel that the weight of Rika's announcement of our relationship is different altogether from what is troubling Mayuri. The people around us have accepted it more readily than I'd expected. It's almost a letdown. Most of all, the joke is too direct for me to be able to laugh at it. Of course you would be the one to make oh God. Man, I bet, like, if there is anybody that sees through this, it's gonna be her. I bet she sees it already. I bet she's like, she is just like ready to jump at the bit to catch somebody, to catch anybody slipping and be like, you're faking the funk. This is not genuine. Sipping tea and making her mean cat eyes, she asks me from where she's been watching the tea party from a little ways away. I guess she's come over to tease me. Damn! Get America! Get America! Get him! It's literally only been a day! God, I love you, Erika. You're too good. You are too precious for this world. Realizing that these jokes are a way of extracting information from me, I hang my head with a sigh. Yeah, that's kind of probably what everyone was thinking. Man, she probably already knows that Mayuri's hella gay too. She's just like, she took one look at Mayuri and her gaydar went on. Like, I am convinced that there is nothing in this school that this girl does not know. She knows everything about everybody and has never even spoken to all of them. Mayuri. There's no sign of her at the tea party. She's already left, and that tells me how she really feels about this. You know. You have seen through this ruse. Oh, If I don't reply, she's gonna know. If I confirm, she's gonna, like, no matter what we choose, she's gonna know we're lying. I see her talking pleasantly with the Sasakis. I answer.
へえ、それじゃ本当に両思いってことか。ま、女学院のこの風土だ。
Just listening to her tone of voice, she don't buy this shit. She don't buy it at all.
耳に入る噂話なら、女同士ってのもそれほどキーな話じゃないそうだしな。
It's fine. Oh, really? I ask, and she nods.
閉鎖的な状況だからか、女学院特有のものだか知らないが、割合多いらしい。宗教的にも学院的にも、男と乳くり合うよりはいいんじゃないか。
I mean, sure. Sure, I don't know. Religion might have a thing or two to say about homosexuality. I don't know. Surely that's never been an issue, right? Homosexuality and religion? I don't think that's ever been a problem.
そういえば1年前はあの美人な副会長と会長も一時期噂になったらしい。それくらいは浸透しているんだろうな。
Really? Speaking of that beautiful vice president,
小見門先輩と八代先輩は
I think our girl right here got a thing for Komikado. I think she's got a thing for Narine. Like, I don't know. She just seemed very attentive to her when they first met, and then like when they met again for the second time, she was very unlike her usual self. I'm thinking something brewing for our little Erica. The two would make a stunning pair visually, but yeah, I'm thinking maybe Erica might be the fit here. Having talked to the two of them together, their relationship seems like pure friendship to me. Friendship. I don't know. I don't think friends blackmail friends into saying you're in relationships to not out your fucking other best friend. I don't know, man. It's gonna be hard for Rika to be able to come back from this. Like, this is rough. Like, there's a lot of bad things you can do, and I feel like blackmailing somebody with somebody else's, like, closeted sexuality, I feel like that's one of, like, the dirtiest things you can do. And, man, I thought Rika was kind of cute up until now, but I'm kind of just like, I don't know. It's rough. As I think about the nature of our relationship, I hear the cheers again. Both Yaegaki and I look at the source.
どうやら王子様のおいでのようだ。
My cat-eyed friend says teasingly as we watch Rika walk this way. Rika walks gracefully over, faces me, and takes me by the hand. More hoots and hollers.
私たちお付き合いしているでしょ。でも互いの雰囲気から。
So we gotta show them! Let's make out right now!
そんなことないって。
We need to
証明しな
prove
くて
to
もよく
them!
なったの。
All right. Prove, she says.
まさか
What?
この場でキスをするとか。やだ、そんな不死だらな真似はしないわ。そういうことはきちんと手順を踏んでからするものよ。
I'm secretly relieved to hear this. I decided to do this for the sake of my amitié partner, but I'm still not ready for that.
そのね、スオさん。今までの関係を変えるために。
And what would that be?
親密になるためにしようと思っていたことがあって。
She's blushing and bashful. Her cuteness invites a desire to protect her. But I also kind of want to smack the shit out of her for blackmailing me. Completely unlike the girl I saw yesterday.
私考えたのだけど、お互 互いにやり方を変えるというのはどうかなと思って。どうかしら。
Do you want a pet name? Is that it? Do you want nicknames? Rika's request. It feels anticlimactic. I thought she would ask for something more physical, like for me to hug her in front of everyone.
スオさん、どうかしら。
I mean, maybe drop the son would have been like the better. Instead of coming up with dumb nicknames, maybe just dropping the son in front of everybody. I don't know.
それって親しみを込めてあだ名をつけるってこと？
Here's a pet name for you. My ex. How's that? It seems I'm wrong. She seems surprised at my proposal as she cocks her head and says that nicknames aren't a bad idea, but...
さん付けをやめて呼び捨てで呼んでほしいの。
Yeah, okay. That does make more sense.
呼び捨てダメかしら。
She's looking up at me. Normally, I would feel some resistance to dropping the son, but...
麻痺しているみたい。
Yeah, you feel nothing. Nonchalantly,
リカ。
I call her by her name.
はい。
Her entire face and neck flush as she nods vigorously, and I can't help but find her genuinely adorable. Then, a wave of bashfulness sweeps over me.
みんなが見ている前で。
You did it! You did it! You're the first one that did it! I feel my cheeks burning as red as Rika's as she turns to me and looks straight into my eyes. Oh, here we go. She's about to just completely melt into a puddle. Someone get a bucket. It's the first time she's called me by my name alone. I answer, and just for a moment, I don't have a care in the world as I respond joyfully to hearing my name said by a friend. Oh, this feels all kinds of wrong to me, dude.
さあ。
Here you are, she says, and gives me a handmade cookie. It's wonderful to receive something like this from a friend, however...
自分でいただくわ。恥ずかしがらないで。
Like a bird feeding her brood, her eyes tell me to open my mouth.
みんなが見ている。
Oh, this is so embarrassing. Since the announcement of our relationship, she hasn't hidden her feelings for me. In my opinion, she's asking far too much physical interaction, and I have no choice but to respond. Oh, so... I hate this! Like, all of this stuff is cute, but this is just so gross in context. Ah! Rika, you are so awful. Ichigo wouldn't do this. Beautiful, sweet, innocent Ichigo would not do this. Adorable, innocent little Ringo would not do this. Mayuri would not do this. Oh, I hate it. The reaction of everyone around us.
榊さんの言った通りだもん。
No one looks at us with curiosity despite this obviously romantic interaction. Rather, people seem to be looking on with envy as I distractedly take a bite of the cookie.
何？
Oh God, don't. She's taken a hold of my hand in one of hers. Her palm is warm, soft, and feminine.
美味しくなかったですか？そんなことないわ。いただくわ。そう、よかった。
Oh, I hate it! I hate it! I hate it! As I do as she asks and open my mouth and wait for the somewhat bitter cookie. In this way, our intimate relationship continues.
時間は大丈夫なの？少しくらい息抜きをしないと煮詰まってしまうわ。 スオーには付き合ってもらって悪いと思っているけど。
Let off some steam? Let off some steam, like, you know, how one of my friends is blackmailing me so that she doesn't fucking out our other friend for being gay when her being gay would literally not be the worst thing to happen at this school?
平気よ。お昼まで練習しているわけじゃないし。そう、ならよかったわ。
It gives me a start when she calls me Suoh. Other than the fact that her touching has become a bit excessive, she is just Rika. I forget the fact that I am in a relationship with her, but her calling me Suoh clearly expresses the new dynamic in our relationship.
あんまり森を散策するのとか興味がなかったけど、二人でこうしていると楽しいわね。
I don't know, might be easy to lose somebody in a forest. I don't know, if they were maybe blackmailing me, I might be hatching some kind of revenge plan that might end in a forest. I smile with her as she bounces along. This is a perverted and distorted version of your dream, Suoh. This is not what you want. Of course I'm happy about it. However, while we're friends... Rika, who is not looking into the forest but at me, furrows her brows and looks at me with a stern face.
何かついているかしら。いえ、もしかして寝不足なの？
I don't know, I'd probably be sleeping real bad if I was being blackmailed by somebody who purported to be my friend but was holding one of my other friend's sexuality hostage. I cock my head, not understanding the question. Rika stops and puts a finger on my lips.
唇が荒れているわ。ダメよ。
Don't you dare. Don't you dare steal a kiss. You don't deserve it. She says and takes out lip balm from her pocket. You don't even deserve an indirect kiss. She just doesn't deserve it. Normally it'd have been A-okay. Normally if you want to experiment, play around with your friends, give each other a little kissy-wissy every now and again, that's fine. This is not fine. This is not a case where Rika deserves that. No, not at all. A scene from a novel I read before. An indirect kiss. I get nervous as she removes the cap and breathes on the lip balm.
何をしているの？リップクリームを温めて塗りやすくしているの。少し待っていてね。
She puts the warmed lip balm on her index finger and puts it to my lips, then...
動かないの。おとなしくしていなさい。
Like painting on a canvas, she neatly spreads the lip balm across my lips. Her finger stroking my lips awakens feelings of bashfulness and a kind of pleasure.
これでいいわ。ありがとう、リッカさん。
Oh!
もう、リッカでいいのよ。
You fucked up. Go back and do it again. Thank you, Rika, I say, reflecting on the sensation of her finger on my lips. I've said it before, but while the touching is excessive, our relationship is even better than it was before. I don't know how that could be. There is no way that I could be in this kind of relationship with somebody and not just fucking detest them with every ounce of my being. Oh, I hate everything about how this feels, dude. I am happy about this. However, if we use medicine as an analogy to our relationship, strong medicines contain poison. If you take too much, you will be poisoned. During self-study time...
ねえ、さすがに飽きてきたよ。
Hey y'all. How y'all doing?
図書室は静かにですよ。ちょっと真面目に自習しすぎじゃない？普通もうちょっとお話とかするものじゃないかな。
She leans across the table, looking at me reproachfully. Y'all got me hot dogs?
読んだ本の感想文も書かなくちゃいけないし、きちんとやった方がいいわ。
I say, and...
そうよ。ほら、
そんなにたくさん持ってきているんだから、好きな本を選んで読みなさい。
Says Rika, who's sat next to me. We're at a 4-person desk, with us on one side and the Sasakis on the other. Ichigo grudgingly takes a book from the top of the pile she brought and thumbs through it. She quickly gets bored, though, and looks around the library. I hate this. I hate that she's being left out and it's because she's gay. This is awful. Oh, you shut up. Oh, God. Oh, I hate her so much now. I liked Rika for so long. She seemed so neurotic and weird. I kind of liked the fact that she was a little forward with things. And it's like, that's fine. That's cool. But the way she's playing this now is just remarkably awful. And like, she knows Mayuri had a thing for her too. It's just, Best commentary on YouTube, right? Yes, if our relationship is medicine, it is medicine that is so strong, it has become poison. And that poison is in her attitude towards Mayuri. If 2 people in a 3-person ETA group start a relationship, then the other naturally becomes the third wheel. Mayuri only exchanges the bare minimum words necessary for daily life with us now, and Rika seems to think that this is a good thing. Our loose but intersecting paths are drifting apart. She's probably avoiding me because she thinks I'm a traitor. Yeah, I bet she probably does feel betrayed. She doesn't know that, like, you're protecting her. And I think she would hate you for it if you did, if she knew that. And I feel like Mayuri is a type that would just bitch slap the shit out of Rika for doing this. I let out a small sigh, small enough so that Rika does not notice, and pick up a collection of Natsume Soseki's works. The works, which I usually feel so keenly in my mind and in my heart, barely even register. I look up to see Ringo focused and Ichigo happily flipping through pages as she were reading a comic book. The binding appears to be that of a technical book? Even more confused, I lean forward without thinking. I tell her that she's mistaken, as my Amitié partner and Ringo look at me strangely. I say, oh, this? Ichigo said, Ichigo, okay, we're ending the clause of like what Suoh said, and then we're saying, okay. Oh, this? Ichigo says and turns the book she's holding towards me. You strike me as the sporty type. How is it strange being into soccer? Women can play soccer! Rika, you fucking weirdo! She's right. I've seen it generating quite a buzz on the news recently. Next to her, Ringo slams her book shut. Oh, wait! Has Ringo got a thing? Is Ringo got a thing? For Yatsushiro-senpai? Maybe? That's how she got interested, she says. Yeah, she absolutely has the sporty girl type look.
遊びの方に夢中だったからスポーツはあんまりね。ね、そうちゃんは何かやってた？
She's got a she's got a lithe build. I feel like she would be a swimmer for sure. Jogging, I don't see it. She just seems kind of too withdrawn into herself, but I feel like she would be that person that's like alone swimming at night in a pool or something like that. She just has that swimmer's look to me. Speaking of sports, I recall the swim meets my grandfather took me to, but then I immediately quit.
その顔は何かやったことがあるんだね。そうなの？初耳だわ。と言えるほど長く通ってなかったからよ。人前で着替えたり、人に肌を見せたりするのが好きじゃなかったから。
Ringo and Ichigo are all in. All right, the moment we talked about showing skin, look who was the first two that were just there with bated breath. You could see them just leaning over this table, pool of saliva under both of them. The Sasaki's lean forward and Rika is blushing for some reason. Yeah, I can see that. That absolutely tracks, Ringo. I don't doubt you at all. That's how I feel about most things in life. Try it on for size, see how it fits, then see how you feel about it. Don't just write things off immediately. Even though I wasn't very good, my classmates and even the adults were always looking at me. Okay, that might be a little weird, and I can see why that might be something that would make you really uncomfortable with swimming. What was that all about then? Don't you start. Don't you start. What is this? No! Don't you start! No, you're not allowed to do this! She mutters something. I move to put my hand on her shoulder, but Ringo takes it instead. Let her be a weirdo. I might not really understand it, but it's Ringo's request. I decide to let Rika be as she stares downward. It'd be a great chance, a great opportunity for us to maybe do a nice sliding tackle on Rika, maybe dislocate her knee. I think that's good enough punishment for blackmailing a friend over their sexuality. I peer down as Ichigo puts the book on the desk and points to a trivia section on the page. Why are animals in soccer? Man, you don't realize how abusive adults are in your life sometimes until you're much older. And I remember I had an uncle that was really weird, and he would be like, I'm gonna give you a Charlie horse, and then he'd like punch you in the fucking thigh as hard as he could, and it was the worst thing ever. And then you realize when you're 26 years old, wait a minute, I think my uncle was fucking abusive. He also tried to break my finger once. That was fun. Also tried to break my arm too. He was not a very good uncle. How's that? Did you think you were gonna get that out of a Let's Play today? Did you think you were gonna get Polly realized that maybe her uncle was kind of fucking abusive? Did you think that you were gonna get that in your Let's Play today? Welcome to my world, baby!
専門用語みたいなものかしらね。飲食店で口に出してはいけないあの虫のこと5番入りましたというようなものかも。
Code words. Bugs. A shudder of dread runs through me at the word, but I tell her it's not quite the same, and then Ichigo claps her hands.
そういえばこの手の話はユリが得意なんだよ。
Let's get her in here. Let's talk about sports with Mayuri, the fun girl.
確か何かやっていたって話してたような。
Yes, bring her over. I would rather be talking to her. Let's scoot Chirika on out of this. She's lost in her own weirdo pervert world now anyway. Just as I'm about to agree with her,
ダメよ。
oh, fuck off!
なんで詳しい話聞けるかもだし、呼んできたっていいじゃん。
Oh god, I'm really starting to just get super angry with Rika now.
まゆりさんは読書中だって言ったでしょ。
Wow, you are just being triple grade A cunt right now. Oh my god, you are intentionally isolating her from everybody. Oh, I hate you.
向こうだって休憩くらいするよ。呼んできたっていいよね。
Oh, shit. Fuck! Oh, God. I know what they want me to do, and I hate it. We can call her over, but she's not gonna come over. She knows she's not welcome. Oh, God. Fucking. At Ichigo's proposal,
どうした？交流を図れたっておかしくない？
I think, but seeing her brandishing a scowl, I'm unable to say anything.
勉強の邪魔をしてはいけないわ。へえ、少しくらい構わないのに。そうね、少しくらいはね。でもそれを言ったら、私たちもそろそろおしゃべりをやめて勉強に戻りましょう。少しくらいは過ぎたでしょ。
Ichigo sticks her tongue out like she were a little snake.
そうそう。そろそろ真面目に読書をしましょう。
I hate you.
ね、スオ。
She squeezes my hand under the desk. Her hand is strong and warm, and more than anything, seems to convey her will. When I think of her opening books by herself in the back of the library, an inexplicable feeling wells up in me. Is it because she hates me? Is it because I've lost my hard-won amitié partner? My friend? As I feel the warmth of Rika's hand, I feel as though my heart is being squeezed deep in my chest. And we're gonna call it there. My heart can't take anymore. Oh, this feels all bad. When we came into this, starting this episode, this is not where I thought we were gonna end up. This is not where I thought we would be by the end of this part. This is just... Oh, it feels so bad, dude. Oh, why are you like this, Rico? What is your malfunction? What has caused this? I mean, granted, she was probably always like this, but this is just... This is big oofa doofa, gamers. Anyway, We'll get back to this next time. Thanks so much for coming out. You have a nice rest of your whatever, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.